Gratitude.
Aloha, friend. So I find it really, really useful to ask myself and ask you what the story you're telling yourself is. And I thought of a new way to frame this because you know me. I like playing with the frames a little bit. So a better way to ask this might be, what is the character of the movie of your life doing? So if you could tell the story as like an outside narrator from a different perspective, like for me, if there was all-knowing, all-being narration of my life, it would say something like, GB had just arrived home from picking up grass-fed beef from Maui Cattle Company with his little best friend Mac, and he was filled with joy and elation from knowing that he had both purchased food from a place that was sustainable for the company, as well as purchased food that's going to make him feel really awesome and reach all of his goals. And he was super stoked that he had a little best friend to go with. So that right now, end scene, cut, that would be what my narration would be. If it looked something like GB slowly got out of bed in pain because he had been neglecting his body and his soul and his fulfillment, and he walked begrudgingly to the fridge where he got food that didn't necessarily sustain him and his goals and didn't make him feel good, but he didn't care because he was just so far down that hole of self-pity. And I'm telling that story because I've told myself that one before at certain points in my life. I'm not pointing out or judging anybody's life at the phase you're in right now. I'll just say, if you start to think of it as your own feature film, and you're the main character, like I tend to force myself to do things that are outside of myself to find my own happiness, because when I chase my own happiness, oftentimes I'm not finding it. But surprise, surprise, when I go help other people, I'm happy. Weird how that works. Now, regardless of that fact, I'm still the most important part of that story because I'm the only person I have control over. And this is how I think about it. I think about changing the world externally in a positive way, but realizing that I can only do that if I'm operating as my best self. And this framework will hopefully, of the movie, and also maybe it might be just shocking to you that helping other people will typically make you happier than trying to help yourself. It's a really weird thing. And of course there does need to be a balance. There's nuance in all this stuff, friends. Ooh, fire truck. Pause. Fire truck's gone. But yeah, what is the star of your movie telling you right now? What is the narrator saying about that star? Did you even realize that you were the star of your own movie? I hope you are having the best day, maybe seeing some of your best friends or being in contact with some of your favorite loved ones and feeling fulfilled and awesome. Peace, friend.